It was a chilly but memorable Veterans Day morning for Cub Scout Pack 105 as they gathered at the Burlington Parks and Recreation Department to launch model rockets into the sky in honor of the troops who put their lives on the line for America's freedom.
3, 2, 1.
When lining up for takeoff, each Scout member announces the name of a specific veteran in whom their rocket is dedicated to.
I would like to thank Louis Benadio. Thank you, John Anderson, for your service.
I spoke with Linda McNamee, who explained to me what the kids were learning and the purpose of the craft.
Well, the rockets themselves are model rockets that the boys are learning scientific principles about flight and about, rockets. And then each individual rocket is labeled and named in honor of a veteran who passed away this past year. So each rocket is being launched in memory of a veteran.
I also got to speak to a few Cub Scout members who told me what they liked best about the event and what Veterans Day means to them. Can I get you guys' names?
Amani, Evan, Jason,
Joseph.
Hi, Joseph. How long have you been in the Cub Scouts for?
About like 4 years.
I think this is my first time. This is all of our first year. First time.
All right. What do you guys like best about launching the rockets?
Your rocket gets to get launched in the air. It toots. Same as him.
Catching them.
Oh, really? and what do you like best about Veterans Day?
Celebrating American history.
You get to honor the veterans that are on your rocket. My grandpa! My grandpa.
Finally, we learn how launching these model rockets is a reminder of the importance of Veterans Day and how we should never forget the greatest service that has been brought to us generation after generation.
I think the first and foremost is to show appreciation for the veterans who risk their lives overseas for our country, but I also want them to sort of appreciate the day and have a little fun out of what I think is a really exciting and fun hobby on the side. So a little bit of both, if you will.
To remember those who have come before us, to remember what they have given for our country, and that veterans and everyone who represent keeping our country safe are important to us and should be valued.
When it comes to Veterans Day and the Cub Scouts involvement in the ceremonies, I really just want them to understand, appreciate what many Americans do, and that's give their time, their energy. They go away from their families, and in some cases they don't return. They risk their lives. I want our kids to understand that what veterans do in many ways parallels with what they learn about in scouting in terms of honor and loyalty and duty to community and countries.
It takes a community to protect our country and to basically make the right choices all of the time.
With Cub Scout Pack 105 at the Burlington Parks and Recreation Department, I'm John Vias, wishing all of our troops, young and old, and their families, a happy Veterans Day from BNEWS Weekly.